welcome to Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. I'm your host, Janette Burke, and it's so nice to have you with us. We are going to be talking about spring today, spring hair fashion. In fact, now I know it may not feel exactly like spring, but actually we've had a pretty good winter and it looks like spring's pretty much on its way. So we have to start thinking about those spring fashions. So I brought in a hair expert by the name of Hope Golden, who's going to talk to us a little bit about this. You are a hairstylist and you're quite good, and I want to know why you decided to make hairstylist your thing, your living.
I'm a very creative person, and I feel that every person who sits in my chair is like a fresh canvas.
Oh, that's pretty actually. And what do you think makes you unique as a hairstylist?
I'm very detailed in my work. My full attention is always on my client, and I think they really appreciate you taking your time and having your full attention on them.
So let's get into the trends for 2016 with the hair. What's happening for the looks for this season? It's bangs, shorter bangs, to wild crazy color. I guess you're right into that, right? You've got the bangs, you've got the one side short, you've got the color. Why is this all in now?
What's really hot right now is the creamy blondes and the pastel colors. It's a very hot trend right now, as well as bangs are back. And short to mid-length haircuts for on-the-go lifestyle.
Oh, so I guess I'm right in there, and so are you. I guess I've gone to the right place. So what are some of the benefits of having shorter hair and some of the pitfalls?
Depending on your hair texture and the cut, styling at home can be either heaven or hell.
With short hair?
With short hair, yes.
And why is that? Like it's because of the layers, it's harder to blow dry, or?
The layers, the texture of the hair, it can make styling at home either very easy or very tricky.
Okay, but when your hair is shorter, it's actually easier to wash, right? So that's a benefit. And I think you also told me that it's a bit of a lower maintenance. But I guess the pitfalls are it can be challenging with too many layers, and also if the layers are too short, I'm given to understand that you can get frizz. Is that correct?
That is very correct.
Okay, so you want to watch that. Maybe you have to put some frizz serum or something in, anti-frizz or something in. All right, so when you style a person's hair and when you look at these trends, you look at a few key factors in a person's life before styling their hair short, particularly a woman's hair short. So some of the factors you look at are like lifestyle, for example. What are some of the other things that you would want to know about them before you go ahead and give them that short hair?
When I talk to them, I ask them a lot of questions. I ask them, do they like to wear their hair in a ponytail before you cut it short?
Oh, yeah.
As well as how much time do you like to spend in front of the mirror? Because that's a big question as well. I mean, if you're low maintenance, maybe a short haircut isn't right for you with too many layers. You should maybe keep it more just on the blunter side. Okay, so I think we also talked that the lifestyle, the job, the budget, if she has kids, these are other considerations as to whether or not a short hairstyle would work. Hope, you were talking to me about what considerations we should look at before we go into having a short haircut. And one of the things you looked at was the psychological effect it may have on a woman and what she likes about herself. And the amount of time she has to style and maintain her hair between colors, cuts, and visits to salons, right? But the main thing in the psychological effect was how what she thinks of herself when she looks in the mirror. Why is this all important when we go get our hair cut and we think of a shorter cut or, incorporating trends? When you feel beautiful, you feel like you're ready to take on the world. And I try to make that possible for my client every day until their next visit.
Okay, so you want that feeling of beauty to continue from the day they come in and have that cut and maybe the color to go with it to the time they have to return to do the roots. So it's a long-lasting feeling.
Yes.
One thing that you were saying to me is that you want to do customized cuts for your clients that best suit their face, forehead. Does that bring you back anything?
Yes, I customize a lot of my work for my clients.
Okay. And how do you do that? What do you look at? Their face. You study their face.
I look at their face, and the general goal is to always make a woman's face an oval.
Oh, okay. Always, even if they don't have an oval shape?
Yes.
Okay.
So, like, depending on what cut they want, sometimes they want a cut that doesn't really suit them. So I'll just customize it to make it for them.
By looking at the eyes, the nose, and the mouth.
Eyes, the nose, the mouth, the bangs. Sometimes if they have a wider forehead, I'll give them bangs, and it shortens the face a little bit and gives more of a oval effect.
Okay, so that's good. So you really look at that for your clients, and you study that before you even start cutting. What brings your clients back to you?
They feel beautiful. They had a good experience. The attention that you give them, when you give your client attention, we don't get attention when we go home. If you think about moms and like even husbands, your job and everything, the focus is never really on you. It always tends to be on somebody else. And when you go somewhere and the attention is fully on you, it's such a nice experience. And I try to just
bring it to them. So when they're in your salon, in your chair, that's like a time where it's all about them for maybe their only time in the day or the week or the month that they see you. I do think you actually gave us some pretty useful information because you have the tips, you have the trends, we got all that came out. You talked about making a woman feel beautiful, you talked about them coming back, so that's fine. We just need to close this now with your giveaway and where to find you. Okay, so you just have to tell me, how do I get in touch with Hope Golden? And it's Hair by Hope Golden. How do I contact you? What's your phone number?
416-220-7939. And you can also find me on Instagram at Hair by Hope Golden.
And you have a Facebook page too.
Yes.
Which is facebook.com/hope.golden24. Great places to find you, and Hope does some amazing work, and she actually showcases a lot of stuff on the Facebook page. Also, she has a giveaway today where you can get 25% off any of the services you perform. So that could be a haircut, could be highlights, a color, anything really, anything that you do at 25% off. So in order to get that giveaway, you're going to have to register on our page, www.janetteburke.com. Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. You go there on the menu, and underneath there is amazing giveaways. And we'll have a sign up for you to claim this giveaway and get 25% off any hair services performed by Hope Golden, Hair by Hope Golden. And I'm sure you could appreciate that because we're looking at the spring, and maybe you want to be a cool blonde or a light cut pastel, or maybe you want some funky colors, maybe you want some shorter layers, whatever it is, Hope's here and she'll be happy to give it to you. So thank you so much for being with us today, Hope. And thank you for being with us again today. Please remember to like, share, and comment on all our posts on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Vimeo, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, you name it, we're there. Hashtag Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. And until next time, continue to be fabulous.